Okay, well, I am currently traveling, so I am at an airport as I record this video for the Psittacosaurus species profile. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute while we watch this, so at least any background audio doesn't come in on the video. Okay, that's the important part of that video. We need to watch the end part. What a dark horse species for them to include. A third ceratopsian. That's ridiculous. Proto-Loki and now this. I would never in a million years have expected to get both Psittaco and Proto. Also get confirmation of a returning animal here. So let's go through this bit by bit. The design, of course, looks like they knock it out of the park. This looks like potentially a paleo-accurate skin. There's little spots on the shoulder. That's real. We know they had those. The quills on the tail is fantastic. The real question is, does it have a fully modeled cloaca? Yeah, it looks great. I mean, what do you want me to say? What is there to say? It's incredible. Every one of these hits out of the park. Yeah, quadrupedal babies. So they start quadrupedal as babies and grow to be bipedal as adults. I don't actually know if there's support for that in the fossil record. Probably. It's not unusual that such a change in locomotion would happen, so it's certainly possible. Nice flowers. Really nice looking pattern there on that guy. I like this kind of wavy pattern. And then, yeah, nicer look at the babies here, doing a nice little bow, squinting his eyes. Nice cactus in the background. Get a first look at a desert biome, maybe. Yeah, facial features a little softened. You know, less of the ornamentation that you see on the adult. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, another good look at the male with those little hornlets on the bottom and the bigger cheek horns. I don't know which species this Psittacosaurus is off the top of my head. It's presumably whichever one has the known colorization with the quills and the spots on the shoulder there, presumably. But I don't remember which species that is. I think Sibricus is the one with like the really spiky face, so it's not that, right? Do we think they actually dig for roots? I don't think they do. I think it's just an animation. Yeah, another great look at a color palette there on that guy. That looks excellent. Um, Very nice mixtures of blues and purples with some orange spotting. Very cool. And then, yeah, here, Dreadnoughtus, the Dominion Dreadnoughtus in the background. First confirmation of the Dominion DLC animals, I think. Any of the Dominion variants, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I guess the Allosaurus, the Battle Big Rock, but I guess we pretty much knew this would be coming, right? This is not shocking. Good to see it confirmed, though. I always like this animal. Look at the adult Inky, juvenile Inky there, and the Psittacosaurus for scale. So I don't know. These guys they're bigger than like Microceratus, right? These are a little bit larger. They're not particularly large animals, but they're not the tiniest thing ever. These are going to be, you know, top 5 smallest herbivores, but maybe just barely. I don't really remember exactly how they compare to like Homalocephali, for instance. Baby and parrot animation. with the nuzzling there. All right, cool. Confirmation of Dreadnoughtus alongside Psittacosaurus. Absolutely another animal to hit out the park. And another animal that continues to throw a monkey wrench into predicting what animals to expect to see in the game at release for new species. Because I don't think anybody would have ever in a million years expected to see Proto, Loki, and Psittacosaurus. I don't think anybody would have picked 3 ceratopsians. So, like, the game was already kind of ceratopsian heavy. Not, like, substantially so, but, you know, kind of. Or at least, like, heavy on marginal cephalians. And that doesn't look to be changing. So, I mean, I'm glad to see Psittacos in. Like, any animal that has...
Atención en terminal, clientes de Avianca que prenden vuelo AB409 con destinos en Salvador. Si escucha su nombre, acercarse inmediatamente al mostrador F33. Rafaela Donoso. Rafaela Donoso, acercarse por favor al mostrador M33.
Okay, well, ignore that. The perils of recording in an airport. Let me know in the comments what that announcement said. So yeah, very interesting. Would have expected this species profile to be a returning animal, not a new animal too, which it's unfortunate it was a new animal when it happened to be traveling, sitting in an airport. But yeah, let's leave it here. Let's not drag this one on too long.